is a little bit risky, right? You're now relying very much on a Poppy wallbang, which is a little bit hard to hit, or a public execution. Really, the main combo that you have right here is between Nio and Cream leaping on in, getting that big shockwave off. It's not that you can't hit it, it's just a little bit harder overall. That other teams have had versus TES, that's where they've been able to exploit this roster as well. And if you can just keep repeat ganking, keep seeing if he's available. I mean, is he just dead?
Tower plate. He just dies.
Yeah, what?
He just dies.
What?
And Nayu focusing on the top side. There's no vision to spot this up, so Xiaoshu, despite the fact that he got first blood, could go down here. Has level 6 to try and escape. Might choose to use it, but unfortunately is going to get stunned up once by the public execution and once by the Pantheon, who jumps right in on top of him. Xiaoshu still alive as the dragon will fall in the favor of JDG, and they will gladly trade their top laner's life.
Took a while. Took a
He's
really
going
long
for
while.
it! He's going for it!
2. Okay. Just about going to be the stun coming through from Nio. You don't have it available for you there. Still, at the same time, it is going to be Nio sees people down towards the bottom side of the map and will just head straight towards these grubs. Should be able to pick up all 3 of them. As much as Junja is making his way up, should be way too late to be able to really impact onto this objective.
Pantheon's super efficient at clearing the grubs as junglers go. This 369 has unfortunately taken some more negative trades up against Xiaoshu. Zion has hit some important itemization up against the Ambessa.
Really need it. JDG gonna start it up.
First item complete for Gala, not the case for Jackie. This is an ill-advised fight for top esports,
Oh,
but
no.
they are going to yeet Junjia right out of there, and suddenly the smite difference is going to make this a whole lot easier. Nayu can grab this one right now. Vampire is low. Gala will collect a kill, trade it out for his support, but with Cream unfortunately walking into the river, it will be another kill that goes the way of JDG. A 2-for-1 plus the dragon, and maybe a little bit more, as Junjia comes down to punish an overextended Nayu, who flashes away, will not get knocked up. 2-for-1, still in the favor of JDG, but again, dragon goes to top. Playing, unfortunately, at 15 minutes. Yes, his team is slightly behind in gold. Not a good statistical bit of news for them. Dive towards the bot side, not awesome either. Cream is unfortunately not able to play League of Legends.
No. No, he is not, and that is a little bit unfortunate. Of course, that does pull multiple members of JDG down towards the bottom side of the map. That is going to result in this Rift Herald. We'll see what the use of that can be. They're obviously already going to lose out. Very confident about the way that this game is going right now. Hongq got the Seekers as well, so he's got that extra level of survivability. Potential skirmish here.
Junja definitely feels confident stepping up to Nayu with Gala as strong as he is. No stun going to connect onto the wall, and Gala even manages to dodge the Keeper's verdict. Now, no kills will go down, but a Rift Herald will be thrown out. First tower in the mid lane, going to go the way of top esports.
It's going to be a second Drake into the back pockets of JDG.
Not a bad way for this to go for them, and perhaps starting to stack up resistance if they have access to future dragons. Mountain Soul will make Sion basically unkillable. Junja and Vampire, top esports, they don't even get a flash out of the opposing AD carry.
Oh, and look what you lose for this mid lane, top lane. 369 is going to have to walk down towards that play. If he leaves a little bit earlier, maybe he's able to get there for the public execution and grabs a kill.
Pretty close in the grand scheme of things. One good team fight out of top esports. One good isolation onto Gala could be it, but they've instead been isolated themselves. Jockey goes down in the mid lane, and it is disaster for top esports, who now have no way to contest the Baron, the vision around it, but more importantly, the dragon that's coming up in 2 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that you can go straight towards the Baron at this point. Instead, it may just be a collapse right here onto 369. He's stuck around to take himself a couple of turret plates. We have seen this already. Gets pushed back as well. This is just a buy time for the team to arrive.
Emperor's Divide just makes the positioning out of 369 that much more difficult. Flash for flash. Up top side, 369 incredibly mobile, but Junja does land that little bit of CC as Nayu comes in really late, but maybe with the help of Cream, with the help of a shockwave, could turn this around. They answer one back. Hongq is now alone, flashes away, but cannot get out from Feng Yue. It is a double kill for Cream, and top esports show up right in time.
And this is just a really odd set of plays right here from JDG. They go push towards the top side of the map, and when I said, this is just an Emperor's Divide to buy time for the team, I expected a couple more members to be coming along. I think you'd expect that you would bring a few more over. Gala especially decided to just stay mid, keep pushing through the waves, and that leaves you
of top esports. They can start this whenever they want, and they're going to start it up now. JDG still have 5 members standing. Feng Yue has to play frontline for the team.
Ooh, I mean, you could just step up as Xiaoshu.
Nayu gets bumped right out of the pit by Headbutt, but Jackie free firing in the backline, actually doing very well with 369, flanking and publicly executing Gala. Top esports turn the fight around at the Dragon Pit. Pick up, perhaps not the Dragon, but 3 kills on JDG? That's pretty good.
And they can turn back around and go straight on towards this Baron. I mean, it is going to be a little bit of a risky take. Wait, no. Honkyu's decided to just push bot lane. He doesn't want to go and compete for this one at all. And that may well have been the throw out of JDG. Yes, they get themselves the Drake. Yes, they are on soul point.
Kaisa can do. Top esports have their pick of the litter.
I mean, he's pretty slippery right there. Just about going to be able to get on away. And what we saw in this previous teamfight is what's going to bear out for the rest of these teamfights. Which of the ADCs is allowed to sit and hit? If Jachi is allowed to sit and do his damage, well then these should be win teamfights for TES, but...
Public execution. Right onto Junjia, now stunned into the wall, cannot be damaged from far away. Thank you. Ejects 3 members of JDG, and no more public execution though means that Gala should be all the safer, but he takes a big chunk of damage out of Cream, who is now feeling much more comfortable in the Orianna with 2 items completed. Jockey, not even damage, huge flank out of 369, unspotted as of yet. He's going to look for access on Gala. Vampire playing Peel for his AD carry.
If Vampire finds 369, that can snap this engage in half. There we go.
Dragon half HP. And out goes the Alistair. 369 looks for Gala. Forces a flash out of him, which is big. Still zoning out the AD carry. Junjia in the front lines with a whole lot of crescent guarding going on as well. JDG take almost no damage, but Gala commits for Nayu and gets instantly deleted by Cream. It is a huge amount of damage coming out of the Orianna, and JDG, with just 2 members left, will give up their last, and it is an ace for top esports on the Dragon to follow.
They're going to get themselves another one of the Dragons, and you can now establish control across the board as well. 30 seconds until the Baron is going to be spawning. I'm not sure they can instantly start this one back up, but a teleport, but a base, and back out onto the map is going to look great. Out the jungler, but you know that all of your opponents are stood in the bush. This is exactly what we've been highlighting as, oh boy.
Cut back to live, just continues being a good news story for top esports. Jockey, Thanos snaps Hongq.
If he's got another fully completed item, if he does, maybe there's a chance to turn things around. Yes, he is going to be able to grab that mortal, so at least you've got that little bit of extra damage on
specifically to Gala. No other member of JDG has had the honor of wasting Cream's shockwave so far. Another big shield out of Nayu just completely negates any retaliation that JDG might have. What a shockwave connecting onto 4 members, and as Scion rockets forward, Xiaoshu expires before the train even reaches its end. Public execution right on top of Hongq, leaves Azir at 1 HP, and it's 369 and Nayu all over the backline of JDG, with Junjia the last standing and the last to fall. It'll be a double kill picked up by Nayu, and a win in Game 1 picked up by top esports against JDG.
As much as JDG came into today as the favorites, top esports, they're playing for top 4. They needed to win this series.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.